single day. You're leaving already? Ah, come on. So you're not gonna look into that? Lockdown was illegal, man? We got a cop off duty that said that school lockdown was not supposed to happen, and you don't care?
Well, I don't know. What if it wasn't just a BB gun?
It doesn't matter. They could have had the guy stay there with the bus, watch him.
They kept it locked down way too long. Agreed.
Okay, see, at least we're meeting halfway. But it wasn't supposed to happen. It was a reelection ploy, show of force.
So, do you have your signature cards with you today?
What, the sheriff card?
Yeah, to sign up to run for election.
Hey, wait a minute.
No.
Are you Mike?
Yes, sir.
Good to finally meet you in person.
Yes, sir.
Dude, you do rock on the radio, man. You're really good. You should get it. Did you think of getting a show or not yet? Did you think of getting a show or not yet?
I need sponsors.
Oh, that's true. Well, that you're promoting your band, isn't that good?
I do that once a week already.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But anyways, that's the tip for the day. And then I turned the sheriff in for a records violation. The state attorney, they were supposed to investigate. They said they did. They said he was not guilty. And I said, "Where's the report?" There is none. What's up with that?
Well, what's going on with that with the list?
Oh my! Funny you mention that. This weekend is Open Carry Picnic by Ocala. Email me. The email's on there if you want to go. Eric Friday is there at 10 a.m. I'm going up, man. I'm going to ask him personally on camera. So I'm asking this weekend, man.
All right.
Good to see you.
She'll be there. She'll make it for you.
Is there anything free where you don't got to spin, or everybody's got to spin?
Oh, you can get some.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, and
This one's free?
You can have this too.
Thank you. See, now I'll do a good write-up, man. Actually, I'm special press, though. Can I tell you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So I know we need cops, okay?
Pardon?
But I know we need police, but we don't need corrupt ones, right? So I'm a reporter for Copwatch for 7 years.
Okay.
And did you know that the sheriff has committed a felony having a list of gun owners? Right there. So he committed a felony, nobody will charge him, and he's running for office. Do you think that's good, bad, unfair, wrong? If I did a felony, they'd charge me. Would they charge you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, so he did commit. Can I give you my card? I can send you guys documents in email. And since they won't do anything to the felon, I'm going to run for sheriff.
Okay.
I'm going to free the weed. Would you like to be sick of the war on weed here?
I am not a Charlotte County resident, though. I am. Yeah,
All right.
she is.
Right.
I'm not. I don't live in Charlotte County.
All right, but yeah, she will tell you it's really bad here. I mean, if you have a roast, they put you in jail. Are you Sarasota?
No.
Okay,
I'm Lee.
The wheel as well? No, thank you.
In Lee, I think you get a ticket, right? Or you don't know?
I don't know.
All right, in Sarasota, you get a ticket. Here he puts
so.
everybody in jail because it's so bad. Do you know why I heard he does it? I heard he's a teetotaler. He doesn't drink, smoke, drug, nothing. And he's got a stick shoved way up his ass, and that's why he's such an asshole. That's why I'm running for office. Fair?
Okay.
You gonna vote for me? You gonna vote for Copwatch?
I'll vote for you.
Thank you. Good to meet you.
Yeah.
You have a good day.
Yeah. Take care.
See you.
What's up?
Are you guys gonna do a story on
I'm not with the Sun.
You're not. You're
We want all that
freelance?
stuff.
Oh man.
The Sun knows good photographers when they see one.
I'm a good photographer.
Well.
I'm Copwatch. That's what I do. I do video, man. So you already know about the illegal gun list that the sheriff has?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
do. I really do.
All right. I'm going to see Eric Friday this weekend. They're having an open and carry picnic up in Ocala. So I'm going to ask him if it's going anywhere, or are we dead in the water, or it's so corrupt that they're not going to do anything. Which one do you think it is?
Last one.
Oh,
No, I don't know. I don't own a gun.
man.
I don't
All
own the
right.
guns. I couldn't tell you anything.
All right. So you're a photographer and not an investigator?
No.
All
I'm freelance. And I got
Right.
these from the Sun readers.
Right. All right. Because I was going to say, we got a tip that the school lockdown was not legit. It was not supposed to happen. The one that they just had with the guy, the guy with the BB gun on an iguana. Not legit.
Yeah.
We had a cop talk off camera saying it wasn't supposed to happen. But you know what we think happened? It was a show of force for somebody's re-election. Isn't that weird?
I heard you were running against him.
Can I give you my card? I am. You should have saw it. Martha just freaked.
Oh, yeah.
Freaked out, man. Freaked out.
Freedom. All right, hey, thanks.
Thank you. Vote for freedom, man.
Sports style.
Burgundy red, yeah.
So are you guys the leaders? Are you guys at the top of the party here, or?
What do you mean?
I don't know. You're just part of the Republican Party then?
Yeah.
All right. Did you guys know that the Charlotte County Sheriff Bill Prummell has committed a felony?
Say this again.
Did you know Charlotte County Sheriff Bill Prummell has committed a felony?
Advanced training in Fort What did he do?
He did.
He voted for Obama?
No. He did worse than that. As you know, in our Constitution, we have the Second Amendment for guns. You know, that's why they put it in there. Okay, there's a statute called 790.335. It states that the police and the sheriff are not supposed to get a list of gun owners, which he has, and they're not supposed to be illegally profiling with it, which we have the emails he is. Okay? So it's a third-degree felony, $5 million fine. We found the information 10 months ago now. If you find the information under 790.335, if you give the evidence to the state attorney's office, which I did, in an affidavit notarized, they're supposed to investigate. And Meyer Fox said that this is not a list. Does this look like a list?
I don't know what it is.
So this is a list. So this is
an Excel spreadsheet.
Right. So this is a list of gun owners. It has their names, their gun, where they bought it from, all of that. Okay, actually not bought. I will tell you, this list is anybody that pawned a gun or sold a gun. The sheriff and police are only supposed to get the gun and the serial number, and not the names. And by the way, I erased the name.
It's like someone screwed up.
So they've been screwed up for years. Okay, so the state attorney said that they committed no crime, even though this is a list, right?
So what was his reasoning, that it's not a list?
He says that this list is not a list. Now, I looked it up in the dictionary.
Well, what is a list?
A list is this right here, where it gives your name, your gun, the date.
Well, where did it come from?
So where they're getting it from is called the pawn list. I don't know if you know this. When you pawn anything, it goes into a computer database. Okay, they've been doing it for a long, long time. And so they're only when you sell a gun or pawn a gun, only the gun information is supposed to go to the sheriff. And he somehow was accessing everything. And he was
like the pawn association's the one who was breaking the law.
Right. But yeah, he still is, illegally profiling people, saying, see if we can work out.
What's going on here?
What's going on here? Did you know the sheriff has committed? Okay, right.
Right.
Okay, so that's fine if he committed a felony?
We're not discussing this. This is voter registration booth here.
Right.
So,
I thought you guys would like to know. Would you like to know, Mr. Richard?
No, he doesn't.
The sheriff committed a felony having a legal list of gun owners? The sheriff committed a felony having a legal list of gun owners. Under 790.335, he's not supposed to have a list of gun owners and profile them, and he does.
Do you hear me? This is the end
and
of this discussion.
I'm talking to him, not you.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about that. But
okay,
I know the sheriff very well.
Oh my God, I heard you on the radio. I actually like it when you're on Ken Lovejoy's show. So yeah, he committed a felony. It's all documented right here. Can I give you my card to send you proof?
Well, I'll tell you what you can do.
Okay.
We'll be on the radio on the third Wednesday of the month.
Okay.
Between 9 and 11, the Ken Lovejoy call in.
Correct.
And ask the question.
I will. So what day is it again?
It's the third Wednesday of the month.
Third Wednesday of the month. I will call in.
Okay.
Because he won't let me tell you the truth here, which is really sad.
Well, That's your
So I guess that shows what the Republican Party is about, right? They don't care if the guy's a felon.
Andrew, no, that's no. You don't want to.
as neutral.
You don't want to go and say that. because
Right.
that-
Gene is saying that.
Gene is saying this is not a discussion we're going to have with you.
I'm talking to him
It
now.
doesn't really
Okay,
matter who
I'm
you're
talking to
talking
him.
to. Yeah, well,
I'm talking to him.
yeah, well,
I'm talking to him.
yeah.
All right. So I'm going to call you because he wants to cover for the sheriff's felonies, which is really
No,
sad.
you can't do that.
I
You
can.
cannot-
It's
I
called
know
freedom
you
of
can,
speech.
but
I have the
it's not-
documents.
it's not the way you present
Right.
your argument.
Right.
You know, you can't.
Well, he's covering for the sheriff, so I have to
You
say it
can't do
anyway.
that. That is not.
We have the evidence.
You have the discussion
Right.
where you ask the question.
Right.
And ask for evidence to the contrary.
Right.
Okay.
That's true.
That makes an assumption.
Right.
That there is something to your argument.
Right.
Don't say I can prove that. Whether you can or you can't.
My email's on there. I'll send it to you.
All right. I'm
Right.
just telling you what the story is.
Right.
So, you know, politically, this
Right.
is where everybody goes bad.
Okay.
Okay. You want to shoot the messenger.
Right.
Okay. Because you think that what you're saying is an absolute.
Right.
Whether it is or it isn't.
It
you
is true.
can't
We have
insult
the evidence.
customer.
We have the evidence.
I'm just telling you.
Right.
You can't.
I'm going to talk to Eric Friday, the gun lawyer, this weekend
All
about
right,
charging
that's-
Bill Prummell, man.
I'm more than willing to
Yeah.
listen to your
Right.
argument, but it has to be given in a context where there's no accusations save for this is what we have,
Right.
and you answer to this.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
You did this, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
and
Right. And again, we have the
people
evidence.
say, I'm sorry,
Right.
God,
Right.
calm yourself down.
Right.
Okay.
Well, it's a pretty big deal.
I know it's a
This-
it's obviously a passionate.
Well, this could lead to the biggest class action lawsuit in Florida's
You're
history
trying to
for
look-
guns.
Listen, I'm 83 years old.
Right.
I've been involved in politics for
Right.
most of my life.
Okay.
And I can tell you, every time we get into the accusatory,
Right.
irrespective of
Right.
what's there,
Right.
people say, "Fuck you." And
Right.
That's what they do.
Right.
They'll either tell you, or they'll walk away,
Right.
or they'll associate you with a group, and
Right.
they'll accuse you.
Well, do you know where I learned it from? I learned it from Trump. Trump this morning in the prayer breakfast said, "Fuck you" to Mitt Romney. It was beautiful. I loved it.
Well,
Right?
what is
Actually, Trump-
What is your name?
Andy. I'm a reporter for Copwatch, and I'm running for sheriff, independent, because I'm sick of his corruption.
All right.
Sick of it.
All right.
So
But,
the
you know-
email's on the back. When can I ever actually go to one of you guys' meetings that you guys have, or nobody's
Well,
allowed?
The only thing
I'm talking for curmudgeons.
What? No.
Curmudgeons, not anybody's allowed? All right. So for the Republican meetings, I can go to, though. I am a registered Republican. I'm going to run as an independent.
Then you're not going to get. You're not.
Right, but I still have my Republican card because he makes me show my papers before I come in, because we're kind of like in Germany
The only
now.
thing you can't do.
Okay.
Is you can't jump up and think that you're going to co-opt the time.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Fair.
That's not something that we allow in the meetings, because if we allowed you to do it, then everybody would want to
Right.
do it, and pretty soon it would.
Well, I think it's pretty important because he asked you guys to nominate him.
Okay.
Right?
So you need. You have a. If you're going to run, you don't have a. What is your platform?
Yeah, I am not registered. Email me and I'll send it to you. Well, the first thing on the platform is stop, busting people for a joint. That's stupid. Everybody else is giving you a ticket.
I agree.
It's a waste of taxpayers' money.
I agree.
Yeah. So, and if you shoot anybody, I'm going to say who the name is. Did you see they just killed another guy and they're not saying who killed him?
Well, I remember when up till 1947
Right.
in New York City.
Right.
You put an ad in the New York Times
Right.
for people to come to work for you.
Okay.
You could say no Jews, no blacks,
shit.
and no Spanish.
Wow.
Up
You
until
are
90
old.
Yeah, I'm 83. But you see, the biggest problem with
Right.
these people, they never put their bitch into the proper perspective.
Right.
They think if they bang on the door and try to intimidate
Martin
you,
Luther King banged on the door a long time, and he finally got his way, man. Love it.
I get it.
Love it.
Look,
I'm banging on the door.
listen.
I'm Martin Luther King.
Okay, you can be.
There you go.
Martin Luther King was.
Yeah, I met you too.
Did not.
You registered to vote, sir?
He was very vociferous.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
I can tell you right now, you have to study Martin Luther King to find out
Right.
who he really was.
Right.
Okay.
Southern Suffrage?
I'm not talking from the Catholic point of view.
Right.
I'm talking about historically.
Right.
Okay. You will be surprised.
Right.
It's always
And that's the kind of stuff that you need to know, because somebody will bring up Martin Luther King like you did.
Yes.
And I can
I
tell
think
you-
you started it.
No.
Well, you did with the blacks. You did with the blacks in New
But I
York.
didn't use Martin Luther King.
Right. Well, I'm doing what Trump said. I'm fighting the deep state.
Okay. Now, just because, and if you talk Martin Luther,
Right.
Saturday in December.
he was a Catholic priest who put the
Kathy will have 20 tickets.
demands on the church door.
Right. Right.
If you study his,
Right.
you'll find something very, very strange.
Right.
And I'm a Catholic, so
Right.
I can tell you. But I had a cousin of mine who was a Lutheran minister, one of the finest persons I've ever met in my
Right.
life. Who could charm the pants off anybody. He was great, okay? But the law.
It's not Bernie Madoff, right?
No.
Good. Thank you,
I have a
Jesus.
story about that I can't tell you.
You know him too?
Indirectly.
All right.
I met his brother.
Wow. Was he a crook too?
Well, he was part of the Madoff.
Right.
Anyway,
So that's what I'm saying. I'd love to go to your meetings. You guys invite your people to your meetings. You haven't invited me yet. I've been bugging you guys for years to go to the convergent group for a meeting.
we don't. We have our guests. See, here's the reason we don't do it.
Right.
Nothing that you never hear or read in the paper. The curmudgeons say this or the curmudgeons say that.
Right.
That's not what we're there.
Okay, so you
We
stay
ask
neutral.
Questions.
Right.
They give answers.
Right.
We can either take them, we can dispute them,
Right.
or we can ignore them.
Right.
Okay?
Correct.
We give advice, right? Depending upon the expertise of the person speaking.
Right.
I'm an expert on healthcare.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And I can tell you right now that the government involvement in healthcare is the worst
It is.
thing that ever happened to
It
this
is. People are dying in Canada, UK,
If you're
etc.
gonna run for sheriff.
Right.
I was with Bill Prummell last night.
Oh, wow.
You
Why don't you fill that one quick?
you have to understand
Right.
If you don't mind.
that there is a perception
Right.
You can put your name, phone number,
two ways. One,
email.
that he has reduced crime, which he has.
Right.
The second perception is
Right.
he's spending too
Oh,
much money.
can I shake your hand on that?
Okay, no, that's a perception.
Okay,
Okay,
he
I-
is. 35 million on the 1 cent sales tax plus $75 million.
Look,
I'm going to stop that.
well, first of all,
Okay.
you have to look at the breakout of the budget.
Right.
And you have to find out the return on the investment.
Right.
Now, sometimes you're not going to get a return on the investment.
Right.
A man with a gun,
Right.
there is, walking around the neighborhood.
Right.
Where's your property?
How much would you spend to get to keep those guys out of here? That's the problem. If the public says sky's the limit,
Right.
all right, and
Right.
they vote for that,
Right.
irrespective of whether you want it or not,
Right.
in this country, that's the way it works. But that
So
doesn't
we're a
mean
republic
you go,
or a democracy?
That we are a republic.
Okay.
And this is not to say that the same people who vote to spend as much as you can
Right.
will not change their mind.
Right.
So when you when you go into politics, you have to be consistent in your
Right.
what you say.
Yeah.
You cannot be so argumentative that people say, you know, I don't have time for this.
Right.
So, you have to ask the most intelligent questions.
Right.
What would it take? When I ask the people, when I was a dentist,
Right.
all right,
Yep.
working,
Yep.
and I would present, I did high-end dentistry,
Yep.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60,000.
Wow.
Okay. Depending upon what it would take, and the commitment of the patient.
Right.
And many of these people would come in and tell me, oh, I've been to 9 dentists. And I used to tell them, listen, if you think you're coming here to interview me to see if I'm good enough to work on you, you're making a grave error.
Right.
I have to decide whether I want you.
Oh, work on you. Wow. There you
So
go.
this is the point. If you go in,
Right.
you have to find out where you are
Right.
and what it would take. If they say on a scale of 1 to 10, where the guy says 6,
Right.
you say to him, what would it take me to get to 10?
Right. Correct.
And you're going to hear any number.
Correct.
So a politician has to digest this in, what does he really mean? What does she really mean?
Correct.
I feel sorry for the
Right.
illegal aliens. They're only trying to
Yeah,
make a
I
better
don't.
life,
Yeah, I
okay?
don't feel sorry for them. Correct.
Sounds
I
good.
agree.
But we don't.
Right.
Oh,
By the way,
poor Japanese, we don't want to sink their submarine.
I agree. What did you think of him buying the tank and he didn't even tell anybody? The sheriff bought the tank and he didn't even tell anybody. $390,000 tank. Did you see it yet?
You see, I told Prummell last night, I said, you know, you should tape
Right.
your presentations.
Right.
Right? But now I know why they don't tape them.
Why is that?
Because they may not be able to defend what they say.
Oh, that is correct. That is very, very true. Well, did you see he still doesn't have car cameras or body cameras because he knows it's their word against the...
Well, first of all, the body cameras.
I would get those, by the way.
First of all, that there's a limit to what they can do. That's
Right.
number one.
Correct.
Much of what is taken,
Right.
the camera's going all over.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
never really get what you think you're going to get.
Right.
Okay. Sometimes the lighting conditions aren't good.
Right.
And they're not stable.
Correct.
Okay. So I would not have the cameras on their chest.
Right.
I would have them on their helmets.
Actually, that's true. They got them for the glasses right here, so wherever they're looking. Yes, that is the best one. So the reason, in my opinion, why he doesn't want them, because it helps both sides, okay? And his side is doing a lot of shady stuff. Like we said, he's putting people in jail for a little bitty roach. That's a waste of our money.
Well, see, I don't know anything about the cameras.
Right.
What you should do, you should be an expert.
I'm trying.
You have to go in with a certain expertise.
Right.
You can't come in as a dilettante.
Well, I don't know if you've heard. I've been a reporter for Copwatch for 7 years, following all of his corruption and across the country. So I know we need cops, just not corrupt cops. I would like Mayberry back and like Andy Griffith. You know what I mean?
See, many of the people say the moment that you even give the perception that the cops are not doing anything,
Right.
okay,
Right.
you're off their radar.
Wow.
Particularly for those people who either suffered gunshot wounds,
Right.
lost somebody, were
Right.
wounded.
That's real victim, correct?
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
it's not only them.
Right.
It's everybody who looks at that stuff.
Okay.
Who has somebody in law enforcement.
Right.
Okay. right?
Correct.
Knows somebody in law enforcement.
That's true.
And all the relatives. So this is what happens with YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Okay?
absolutely.
And guess what? And Twitter and
Yeah.
Facebook.
I used to have 70 million views, and the sheriff took it down because I was exposing his corruption. Is that freedom of speech?
I'll tell you right now.
What's that?
I have no idea if what he did is good, bad, or indifferent. I will tell you this.
Okay.
All right? If he is allowed to do that, under what aegis?
Do you know who helped write the bill? Are you friends with Lindsey Harrington?
I know Lindsey very well.
Okay, ask Lindsey Harrington. He helped write the bill, 790.335,
Yeah.
and he will tell you he wrote it because of people like Bill. That's why he made it so tough.
I took your card.
Yes.
I'm gonna end it right here.
Yes, you were fair. You were fair. He was not fair, but you were fair.
Okay.
My email's on there. I'll call in. Thank you. Hey, Sheriff County, this is Sheriff County Copwatch. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.